Hi guys, so this is the look that I filmed for today. Kind of like glittery copper smoky eye, and keeping the rest semi-natural. But this is my first time making a video like this, so try your best to cut me some slack. And if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Alright, so just sort of jumping into everything, I've got my face already primed and ready for our foundation, and I'm just going in right now with some Studio Sculpt's concealer from MAC and covering up any blemishes or redness that I want to get rid of. Got a lot of breakouts around my mouth at the moment, so that's what's going on there. Alright, so now I'm just going to go in with a couple of different foundations. I just kind of like recently the mixture of these three. So I'm going to be using the Lock-It foundation, the Tattoo Foundation by Kat Von D, and that's in Light 48. And along with that, the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW33 and their Pro Longwear, the new Pro Longwear foundation in NW25. And they're kind of dark for my skin right now. I'm just trying to match my face to my neck because my face never tans. But yeah, these are really great foundations if you just have like oily skin and you want a full coverage foundation that will last all day. They are perfect. And then I just forgot to mention that I'm going to be going in and applying this with a damp beauty blender. I just find that this is the best way to apply my foundation. It is a lot easier than using a brush because it's going to make sure everything is super blended and you have no lines or creases or anything. Whatever you do, just make sure that you are blending your foundation down your neck because you do not want to have a different shade from your face to your neck. It's just awkward. Alright, so now for the fun part, concealing. I'm going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20, and I'm going to place this kind of in a triangle right underneath my eyes. This is just good for highlighting. It's really bright and thick and creamy, so it's going to help cover everything underneath my eyes. I'm also going to place it just above my Cupid's bow, or in my Cupid's bow, and then on my chin, and just a little bit on my forehead. And then I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer and just kind of place that on top of everything that we already did, and put a little bit under my cheekbones to highlight that. I know, it's a lot of concealer. Then just go ahead and take your damp beauty blender again and blend and blend and blend. It is so important because we do not want to see any harsh lines. Alright, so after you're done blending out your concealer, you need to go in with a setting powder because you don't want anything to crease. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of blend out any of the creasing that already happened. And then with my mini beauty blender, I'm going to go in and kind of heavily apply my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and heavily apply it because it's what they call baking, and it's just going to help let everything like set and keep it on all day without creasing really well. So yeah, like I said, underneath your eyes, on your eyelid so you don't get any creasing there, and then basically anywhere that we just highlighted, to kind of give it a little bit of an extra pop. Yeah. I'm just going to then go in with my Sigma F50 brush, I believe it says, and just dust the translucent powder on the rest of my face to set my foundation. Alright, and then using my Holy Grail, my Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D, I'm going to go in with the middle bronzer and just swipe that on all over and give me a little bit of color. It's also a good transition shade for our contour. So I'm going to take my very dirty Sigma F40 brush and, yeah, just excuse my hands. I know there's makeup all over them. But I'm going to use this to contour. And it's important to start from, like, top of ear to corner of your mouth. That's pretty much a good guide for where you want to contour your cheekbones. I'm also going to bring it up above on my forehead, and keeping it just kind of on the top of my forehead to almost make it look a little bit smaller. And then just round it out around my cheeks because I like to define them a little bit more. And I'll also take it below my jawline because, I don't know, you just want to carve that out, make it look a little bit sharper. Yeah, and repeat the same thing on the other side. For contouring, I'm using the first and second color in the Shade and Light palette because you want to contour with a little bit of an ashier color. And then here I'm just going in with my Sigma F50 brush and dusting off all the extra powder we had on from the baking. Then just continue to contour. It is always key to blend. So I'm going to take my crease defining brush by Bare Essentials, and we're going to use this to contour our nose. So contouring your nose is kind of tricky. You just want to make sure that you're not using too much product and that you're really blending. I wouldn't use a denser brush because it's going to leave a lot of harsh lines. So just making sure you blend and blend and blend. So yeah, just apply it to sides of your nose. You can kind of bring it into your eyebrow a bit. And then tip of the nose, and then you're going to go in with your highlighting color and put that on the middle of the bridge of your nose, I should say. And I'm also going to put it on the top of my lip, and then go in with another contour shade and put it at the bottom of my lip to make it look slightly bigger. Wanted to add that for the contour part, you're going to be using the first bronzer in the palette, and then for the highlight, you're going to be using the middle top color for the bridge of the nose and everything. For blush, I'm going to go in with MAC's Desert Rose, and I'm just going to be applying kind of a light layer of this. I wanted to keep it a little bit softer, but I'm going to apply it from my apples of my cheeks and then blend it up a little bit more towards my temples as well. Alright, so now we're going in with eyebrows, and I'm so sorry for how poorly this was filmed. It was so hard to get up close and film at the same time. But yeah, so if there's bad spots, I apologize. But I'm going in with Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, and I love this pencil just because it has a really fine tip, and I think that helps keep everything nice and natural. I don't really have too bold of a brow, but if you wanted to and you have thicker, darker eyebrows or something, I would go in with Anastasia's brow dip or dip brow, whatever. But yeah, so just making sure you're kind of spooling it along the way to keep everything blended, and using really fine strokes and not pressing too hard against your brow, just ever so slightly. And then this is our final result for our brows. Alright, and moving on to eyes, I'm going to take MAC's Bare Study Paint Pot, and I'm going to be applying this to my eyelid, just kind of basing it all over. And I just wanted to forewarn you guys that my acrylics have just fallen off, and I'm not bleeding or anything. I was working with red hair color, so I know it just all looks real jacked up, but try your best to ignore it. Alright, so now going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette, I'm going to use the color Lattice. You guys, I don't know how to pronounce any of these, but I'm going to be using my same crease defining fluffy brush to just kind of blend this into my crease and make a nice transition shade. And then I'm going to be, I think, putting on some of the color Lurius, I don't know, but that's what I think I'm putting in right now to add some more color in there. And then I'm going to be using my Sigma E25 to blend in the color Samuel, and I'm going to be Solace. And I'm going to be kind of making a fake crease because I have really small eyes, so it's a little bit necessary. But then just going in, and it was a little bit sharp, so I'm going to blend it out and blend and blend and blend. Alright, and then going in with the same two colors, the Lurius and Solace, kind of that reddish brown and then chocolatey brown. I'm just kind of packing it on a little bit more and making it a bit darker, but making sure I just blend really well, because I don't want any sharp lines per se, but I want it to be noticeable for sure. So just blend those babies out. Alright, and now we're heading into the glitter, and this is an eye candy glitter. I couldn't find the name of it because I ripped the sticker off, but I'm just going to pack this on pretty heavily with one of my Bare Essentials flat brushes. I don't know what the name of it is, but yeah, then we're going to go into some eyeliner. For my eyeliner, I'm just using an e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, nothing too special, but then for the wing part of the eyeliner, I'm just going in with the Kat Von D liquid liner pen. I don't know what it's called, but I didn't really love my wings so much, so just ignore it. It'll be fixed, but I didn't film it. So, and then I just want to explain the powder underneath my eyes. It's just for the eyeshadow fallout, so then I can go ahead and wipe it away after I'm done. There we go, eyeliner is fixed, and I'm just going ahead and wiping away that powder real quick. Alright, so I was super excited to use my new Jaclyn Hill highlighter in Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics. I'm just going to kind of lightly dust that on with a fan brush from BH Cosmetics, but not actually lightly. I'm kind of packing it on there because it's so pretty and we really want to see it. And then I'm just going to use the same product and put that on my Cupid's bow and just a teeny bit on my nose because I don't want it to look oily. I just kind of want it to shine a little bit. Alrighty, so I'm just curling my eyelashes here, and I'm going to apply Maybelline Falsies Mascara. And I did try to record myself putting my eyelashes on, but I was just having some technical difficulties, so you'll see them in the next clip. So for lips, I'm going in with Boldly Bare, my MAC pencil, and I'm going to line my entire lip and also just kind of fill in with the lip pencil as well. And then on top of that, I'm going to be using a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream to kind of fill everything in, and that's in Stockholm. And then on top of that, I'm going to be using a Buxom lip gloss. It's in the shade Katie, and I just want to add a little bit of shimmer. So that completes the look for today, and I'm just going to continue to be a little diva here for a second. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too boring or anything. Thank you so much for watching.